Tumemaliza uchaguzi. Hata hii mambo inaendelea ya mkutano, maandamano sijui wapi. It's part of our democratic space, there is no problem. Wacha kila mtu, bora mtu asiharibu mali ya mwingine, bora mtu asikoroge watu, kupiganisha watu. Anybody can say whatever they want. Because Kenya must move forward. We have no issue. I have particularly no issue. Kwani mtu akienda kufanya mkutano moja pale ananizuia kufanya kazi ya rais? Si mimi naendelea na kufanya kazi ile mmenipatia. Na serikali tunaendesha mambo inasonga mbele. Ile kitu mimi siwezi kubali ni ile ukora tulikuwa tunaambiwa lazima kuwe na handshake ndio sijui nini. That one I will not agree. We want to move the country forward, and we cannot be discussing always what is the need for the leaders. When are we going to have a conversation? What is the need for the workers and what is the need for the ordinary Kenyans? That's the conversation we must have. Tunaelewana? Yes. We must begin to shift the conversation. It's not just about us as leaders. It is about the people who put us in the places where we are. And that is my primary, and that is the primary concern of us as a government. Kubaliane na nyinyi ya kwamba tushirikiane tuone vile tunaweza kuongeza wafanyikazi wa taifa letu la Kenya. We create more jobs so that we have more workers. Tumeketi chini na governors, tumesema tunatengeneza aggregation and industrial parks. Nia yetu kwa wale watu wa leather. Leather is going to be one of our big issues. Textile is going to be one of our big issues. We cannot continue to import 15 million shoes every year when we can manufacture them in Kenya. Na tuko na ngozi. Tunachinja ng'ombe karibu 3 kila mwaka. Ngozi inapotea, inakuliwa na umbwa, inafanywa nini? And we can use hiyo ngozi ambayo tunatupa, tunaenda kununua viatu ya ngozi imetengenezwa na ng'ombe ya watu wengine, ngozi yetu tunaweka kwa mtaro. That's not intelligent. Sijui kama tunaelewana. I want you to work with us. Mambo ya employees wale wameajiriwa. Number 2, tukubaliane vile we will create more jobs and employ more workers for Kenya. Number 3, apart from salaries and all and the other things that are important, we make sure that we begin the culture of home ownership, and it should be championed by the workers' leadership like yourself. That progressively, nimesikia watu wa Kupet na Nath wanasema ya kwamba walimu. Why not? Teachers should be among the primary beneficiaries of our affordable housing program, and all the other workers to follow suit. Number 3, we work together to actualize mambo ya universal health coverage, because every worker, unless they are healthy, their productivity is not guaranteed. Sindio? And we have agreed that we are going to start from the bottom. My good people, Panyako na huyu mungwana daktari, musitusukume sana tuongeze mishahara ya wale wako. Let us work together. How do we hire the 100? We have already undertaken as national government and county to hire an extra 100,000 health workers at the bottom of the pyramid, pale chini. Tunaelewana? I am happy that now we have the way. The court has ruled that we now move together, and I want to ask all employers, all employees to now we comply with the law. It is going to help our workers in old age so that they have the necessary support that they will get once they retire and they do not have the kind of energy they have today to work. And much more importantly, it is going to increase our savings as a percentage of GDP. And it is very important. Let me tell you why, good people. And I'm talking to you, and I'm taking a bit of time because you are leaders and you lead many other people. Why is it necessary for us to do this? Kenya, we are anywhere between 8, depending on who is calculating, between 8 and 12% of savings as a percentage of GDP. The countries we are borrowing from money every day, morning and evening, China, for example, they are 55%. Everybody in China, first thing in your salary is saving. That is how we are borrowing money from China. And what are we doing? We are borrowing money from China. Hiyo pesa haikuji for free. Tunalipa na interest. So yule jamaa kwa China pale, ile interest tunamlipa, tunamuongezea pesa. Na hiyo pesa tunatoa kwa Wakenya. We should be borrowing money from the Kenyan workers and paying interest to the Kenyan workers. So it does many things if we all agree to increase, enhance, and support the culture of savings. It will give the government of Kenya the resources for long-term investment, for long-term development. It will eliminate old age poverty from amongst Kenyan workers, and it will benefit the growth of our country. We can be able to run our development based on our own resources. Hii Hustler Fund, ambaye is now going to 3 months. We have already saved 1 billion shillings. In 3 months. Na kwa sababu tuli insist, every borrower 5% unaweka, sio kwa serikali, ni pesa yako. Unaweka kwa saving yako, whoever is borrowing. You know, it's your money, but we are saving it so that you can use it on a rainy day. NSSF, which is 60 years, I think. Yeah, 60 years. You have the savings in NSSF is 320, 330 billion. Sasa, 60 years, 300 billion. 3 months, we already have 1 billion. We can get 360 billion, iyo mumesave kwa NSSF for 60 years, we can do it in 5 years. Unanielewa? That's how transformative the country can be. And that is why I'm persuading you, please, good people, let us welcome to the new thinking so that we can achieve miracles if we work together. Tunaelewana? Hii matatizo mnaona tuko nayo Kenya ni kwa sababu sisi kama viongozi we have failed to plan. Wananchi have no problem. They want to be told which way are we going. So tunataka tushirikiane namna hiyo. So just so that I summarize. So tumekubaliana tutafanya hii kazi pamoja ama mnataka tufanye namna gani? Kwanza mnielewe, mambo ya siasa tuache siasa. Hiyo siasa tutapambana huko baadaye. Si ndio? Na kila mtu wako na ufundi yake na vile anayojua kupanga. Hiyo tuweke kando. Ile mimi nawauliza, tafadhali tufanye kazi pamoja, nyinyi mkirepresent wafanyikazi wa Kenya, sisi tukiendesha serikali, tufanye kazi pamoja.
The dignity of the Kenyan worker will be restored when the economy is working and thriving. The president is passionate about reviving the economy of this country. So by you coming to support him, you are on the same wavelength. And we were wondering then, the people you are telling us to support had destroyed the economy of this country. So where was the Kenyan worker to be placed? But now that God in his own mercy and grace sorted out the situation, the president is here, you are here, we have a matter of convergence. Please support the president to revive the economy and it's good for the Kenyan worker. 2 things, Your Excellency, that I would like to request these union leaders to work with you. Affordable housing. It is a dream of every urbanite to own a home in the town or in the city. That is the dream of any Kenyan worker. Even myself, when I came to work in Nairobi at the age of 22, I wanted to own a home and I own one. Every worker would like to own a place they call their own. The program of affordable housing is good for the Kenyan worker. The president has embarked on a program of where a worker can pay between 4, 5, up to 10,000, live in a house, and in 15, 20 years, own that house. Please support that program. It's good for the Kenyan worker. Number two, the president is passionate about matter savings. The only way a worker will live well in retirement is if they embark on saving. So again, we want to appeal for your support that we need to bring the culture of saving among the Kenyan workers and the Kenyan people.
Yes. Fine. Sana.
How are you, sir?
Lazima niiname namna hivyo, si namna hivyo. Yaani lazima tukubali, si hivyo? Thank you very much, Your Excellency, our President, Dr. William Samuel Ruto. The Doyon Kathy Gachagua on 1st of December, and I tried to buy from becoming the 50th President of the Republic, can be in a position to know whom he will be talking to and where you come from. We'll start with you, my assistant.
Your Excellency, my name is Ernest Nakenya Adome. I'm the General Secretary of the Electoral and
The General Secretary of Kenya Shipping, clearing and oil, register warehouse workers union.
First of all,
today, Your Excellency, this morning as I'm talking to you, I had been invited for a press conference. Among the things, the resolution you made through the intergovernmental meeting with the county government, the national government, you made very far-reaching, excellent resolutions. And we thank you because you have put the interest of the workers at the center stage. There is no single public engagement you have made on how to move Kenya government forward without mentioning the completion of the collective bargaining agreements. We are very much happy about that. But today, as I'm talking here, we were said to issue a press statement to oppose the government decision to renew contracts for health workers within the health sector. But as I go out, I'll be telling them I have spoken to the president directly. The president cannot again in the evening see me on TV. I am opposing. I'm rather asking Your Excellency to ask the Minister of Health, Chair of Council of Governors, the Minister of Labor, to call us the health workers so that the issue of renewing these health workers on another 3 years, making them 6 years on contract, we are actually making their life in retirement very poor because they are not deducting any pension scheme for them. That is something that we are requesting. I will be telling them when immediately I come from this place that I will not be in a press conference because I can't speak to the president, then he sees me opposing the decision he has made. That is uncouth.
you cannot reverse. You can say, I don't like it, I don't want it, but you can't reverse. And such situations must be accepted. We as workers, Your Excellency, we must recognize the government as we work with the government of the day. The government provides an enabling environment for all of us to be able to do our different types of work in our offices. Government provides Minister of Labor for us. The government provides all labor officers throughout the Republic of Kenya. And the government recommends on what should be done as far as improving terms and conditions of service of workers are concerned. So there is no way. This is an irreversible. We accepted and we resigned our resolution.
Mimi najua na tulikuwa kwa maombi Nakuru kwamba agenda ya rais wetu sio kulipisha kisasi ama kuangalia mambo ya nyuma. He's very resolute, anataka tuende mbele and we build the country together. That is why he's very comfortable in receiving everybody and talking to everybody. La tatu na la mwisho, uchumi wetu, na yeye ndio ataeleza zaidi, uko kwa hali mgumu. Mzee Moi alikuwa anasema saa zingine unakaa kwa kiti na ukipata mshumari hapo, hata ikikufinya ama ikikuchoma unavumilia tu. Hautangazi kwamba kuna mshumari kwa kiti. President amepata mishumari nyingi kwa kiti kuhusu mambo ya uchumi wetu. Mishumari nyingi sana. Lakini hawezi sema yote kwa hadharani kwa sababu yeye ndio rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Uchungu huko, mambo mengi yamewachwa kwa njia ambayo ni ya ajabu, lakini anavumilia kwa sababu yeye ndio baba wa taifa na ni lazima aonyeshe kwamba there is hope and there is a direction and there is a vision and Kenya will get out of it with cooperation from all of you. Kwa hivyo langu ni kusema tu we are available where we have our roles as assigned by him, we will do that role and we'll want to work with the labor movement and the labor leadership so that Kenya can become better.